how to maximize the odds of being on the right side of the market. With crypto, Bitcoin included, it moves in momentum cycles. If you can get two momentum time frames pointing in the same direction, the odds of you being on the right side in terms of riding the trend massively go up. So today we are going to focus on a dual momentum strategy. So if you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you don't know me by now, my name is Jakir. I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro. Been featured in the best-selling book, High Probability Trading Strategies, back in 2008, where I only used to focus on currencies, but now exclusive on cryptocurrency. So let's dive straight in. So first of all, what we're looking at over here is a momentum chart. It's called the Stochastics RSI. And what we want to see is when it is oversold or a bullish reversal has occurred. You're like, what, Jakir? Speak English, please. I go, yes, yes. So the English interpretation of what I just said is oversold means this is a larger degree time frame. So we're going to look at a weekly chart, which is the larger degree time frame, and then we're going to look at a daily chart, which is the lower degree time frame. So we go, okay, what does oversold mean? Well, this black line over here says if the red line or the blue line, or the red and the blue line are under this line, like over here, and over here, etc., these are oversold zones. And then if a bullish reversal occurs, it means the blue line goes over the red. The blue line goes over the red, the blue line goes over the red, the blue line goes over the red. Yeah, makes sense? So that's what we're looking for. That's one part of the equation. So that's the first, so we said dual, as in two time frames, the first time frame. And then what we want is then look to buy or a buying opportunity on the next lower time frame bullish reversal. Like, what does that mean? So this time we're looking specifically for a bullish reversal. So what we're saying here is, as an example, is this is over here is oversold, and over here is a bullish reversal, right? That's this criteria satisfied. We go tick, and then we go okay. Then over here, after that, on the lower degree time frame, this is the next bullish reversal. Our conditions have been met. Now we can look for the buying opportunity, right? So it's almost going a checklist. This is going to maximize your odds. We're going to do a live example in a second because I've backtracked some data for Bitcoin. We can do it for any cryptocurrency, any chart, any time frame. But you need two time frames, one higher degree time frame and one lower degree time frame. So let's just look at a few more examples before we do a live. So we got this on a higher degree time frame. If I just pull out there's a higher degree time frame, oversold, and then bullish reversal. And then down here, this is the next bullish reversal, but also over here, right? So when this occurs, this time the lower degree time frame, the blue has to go over the red, right? So it's a little game, it's like a checklist game. We go tick, tick. All right, now we can buy. Over here, we got oversold and then a bullish reversal. And then over here, we got the bullish reversal, right? So that condition's met, that condition's met, dual time frame, right? And then last but not least, over here, we got a bullish reversal. Then the next lower degree time frame bullish reversal will look to go long. Does that make sense? All right. Well, now we're going to go into a live chart. We're going to go into a live chart. This is Bitcoin. I've taken the data back to, where are we? May 2020, just because we're going to ride through some data, right? So we're on a weekly chart at the moment. I'm just going to drag it over here. We're on a weekly chart at the moment, and we can see that the momentum is pointing down, right? We can see that clearly, right? The momentum is pointing down. We're going to wait patiently until the momentum indicator goes below this black line and becomes oversold. And then we're going to drop into a daily chart, right? So let's just ignore the price for a second. Let's just looking more at the momentum. Let's just let it go down. I'm just clicking forward. Boom. I'm going to go one more week. One more week. Let's get the red and the blue line oversold. All right. So the first condition has been met, right? The weekly, which is the higher degree time frame, the red and the blue is oversold below this black line. It hasn't done a bullish reversal yet, and we don't need to wait for it to do it. We just got the first condition satisfied. So now I'm going to drop on the same chart. I'm going to now move over to a daily time frame. I might have to move myself slightly. Hold on. I'm going to squeeze myself down a bit more. and a bit more. Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. Here we go. So I'll be shrunk there. All right, so daily now. We're going to drop to a daily time frame. We've got a bullish reversal already. So we can either go, right, we can go long on the next swing high, or wait for the next bullish reversal. Well, this condition has been met. So we go, right, we're good. We're oversold. We've got a bullish reversal. Now we can go long on the next swing high. Let's see what happens with the price. Now we've got a bearish reversal. We're going to remove the order. We're going to now be patient for the next bullish reversal. We had one over here. So again, now we would have gone long on, actually, let's just be conservative. We're going to go back here. We've got a bearish reversal. We're going to come back out. It's going to check the weekly chart. We're going to make sure that we're still bullish. We're going to make sure that we're still bullish with the weekly. Yep, we're still definitely bullish. We got great, got loads of time. So we want to make sure the daily and the weekly are pointing in the same direction. So we're going to be patient. We're going to be patient. We're going to be patient. We're still patient. And now we can see the daily is almost crossing over, but it hasn't yet. So we're going to be patient still. Bang. Now it's crossed over. You see that? It's crossed over. So we've got a confirmation of a bullish reversal on the lower time frame. Now we can put in a long order over here to buy on this next swing high. We can just double check if we go back to our weekly chart. Still bullish. Still satisfies our minimum criteria. Now it's more powerful if we also combine this with pattern and price, but we're keeping just focused on the momentum cycles right now. And let's just see what happens. Do we get triggered? All right, now we're triggered. If we're stop loss would go on a swing low. Let me just color this in red. So what we're looking for is two momentum cycles, the weekly and the daily. Doesn't mean it's guaranteed. It just maximizes the odds in our favor. But now we've been triggered. We've got a single swing high taken out. And we're going to go back to a weekly chart. Just want to double check. Right, look, it's nice and bullish. So we've got a few more weeks where it looks like to be sideways to up. And in the daily chart, we're just going to now manage the trade. So we're not doing anything too complicated in the sense of pattern, price, Fibonacci. But what we're doing now, see the market's taking off. I haven't planned this. I'm just going with the momentum cycles. We're going to now move the stop loss to a swing low over here. But now what we're going to do, right? We're going to now go back to the weekly chart. And so we're going to let this ride. We're going to ride this trend until the blue and the red line are overbought. Right? So we're just going to ride a few weeks forward. Right? We've got one more week, probably one more week. Boom. Now the red and the blue line are overbought in this zone. So we go, okay, we want to look to see if we can really maximize our profits before a big correction occurs. So we go, okay, this is a swing low over here. We can get even tighter to the market with this swing low over here and this swing low over here. We could have, we probably would have got stopped out over here. But because where the price is, will be over here. So now we just let the price do what it's going to do. Let's see if it stops us out. We've got another bullish reversal. So we'll move our stop loss to this swing low. Why? Because the weekly momentum, I'm going to be jumping back and forth between the two, is overbought, which says the upside should now be limited. We don't know how high it's going to go, but it should be limited. So now the odds are sideways to down. So we are looking just to now trade our stop loss. All right, so the market's taken off. We'll wait for the next bearish reversal. If we went to a lower degree time frame here or here, it's not a clear swing low. So let's just go here for now. And let's just see, bang, we would have got stopped out. We go, great. All right, that's nice profit, right? Nice profit. That would have been from Bitcoin's perspective, 9,400. We have backtracked the data to 12,000, right? It's like 30-40%. And if you're trading that could be significant gains. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the weekly chart. And we go, all right, now let's just rock it forward and wait for the next either oversold or bullish reversal with the weekly chart. So we're going to just be patient. Weeks, we're doing nothing. For weeks. One more week. Bang. All right, so now we are in that zone again. We got great. Now we drop down to our daily chart. You see what I'm doing here, right? I'm just looking for two momentum time frames to go in the same direction. So now we go, boom, next daily bullish reversal. We are now going to go long on the next swing high. So we're not long yet, we haven't bought yet. And then if it gets executed, we'll either put a stop loss here or over here. Right, so now let's just look what happens. Do we get triggered? So now we made a bearish reversal. So we actually removed the orders. Let's just put these down here. We remove the orders and we're waiting for the next bullish reversal. We're going to be patient. Boom, there it is. All right, so we put the orders back in because now the two criteria are met. The weekly and the daily momentum pointing in the same direction. We can have a stop loss here or over here. Right, so we're going to go with this one, a bit more aggressive. So we go, do we get triggered? All right, this one we might have got triggered. It just had a bearish reversal, but let's just say, you know, it went bearish on here. So we would have removed the order, but we got triggered. So now we just ride it. So we go ride it. We'll just see how it goes. So now we're going to go back to our weekly chart. You can see it just made a bullish reversal. Our orders are in play. I'm going to just quickly do something here. Hopefully this is making sense, right? Hopefully this is making some sense. I just want to move this on so it shows on the weekly chart as well. And I'm going to do this as well so it shows on the weekly chart as well. So what we can see is this is what we've just done. And we're just going to ride it, see how it plays out. We'll ride it until the weekly goes overbought. So it's taken off, so it's good profits. We'll be taking profits, become risk-free, waiting for the red and the blue line to become overbought. Bang, overbought. We're going to drop back down to a time frame. Where are we now in terms of date? We're on November 2020. November 2020. So I might zoom forward a few weeks now. So we've got bearish reversal. We'll now move the stop loss. We would have moved it here. Now we've got the swing low over here. So we're tightening the stop loss. Market's still taking off. So we just simply trail our stop loss because the upside is limited. So now, again, we've got a bearish reversal. Either we just wait for it. There's not a clear swing low. This is a micro swing low over here. The market's doing this. So we go, great. We'll move the swing low to over here. We're keeping it very, very tight to the market. Again, this is the thing. We don't know how far it's going to go. So we just keep trailing our stop loss. We look back at the weekly chart on the same time frame, and it's still overbought. It hasn't gone bearish yet, but the upside should be limited. So we're just going to really use these indicators to our favor. All right, we're still taking off. See how simple this is? We just go, right, let's just trail our stop loss. All right, it's still taking off, all right? This is the great thing about having a trailing stop loss. We let the market take us out. All right, it's still taking off, all right? We just keep trailing our stop loss. Bang, there we go. We're taking out stop loss. So we've gone from approximately 10,000 to around 18,000. That was a nice 80% gain. And if you had a nice tight stop loss, that could have been very, very significant if you're using leverage. All right, let's just do a couple more. I'm actually gonna zoom to. Let's take it to. Let's actually go right up to today's day. We know the market really took off, right? We're gonna go for a few cycles and trends. Let's just see where the date is. All right, let's just go to. I mean, we know what's happened with the market, right? But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it from here, right? So we go boom. Okay, the market is oversold down here. We're now gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go back to our daily chart. Next bullish reversal on the daily chart. All right, it's taken off, but that's fine. We're just gonna wait for the next bullish reversal. Bang. All right, so we would have missed this one. You know, the market has already taken off. So we go, that's just the nature of the markets. So we're going to use these two lines over here. I'm just going to pull these back up. I'm going to get these all the way up back here. And then this one to all the way up here. Yeah, we just pull it all the way back up, all the way back up, all the way back up to where we want. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to delete these. We'll start again with new lines, right? We'll go again. So we got a bullish reversal over here, but the market's already taken off. So either we wait for the next pullback, which is here, but now the momentum is bearish, so we have to wait. We have to wait for the bullish momentum reversal, and it's still bearish there, but it's taken off again. So we're not in this trade at the moment. We literally just need to wait patiently. Bearish reversal, and then Next, bullish reversal. Let's just double check the weekly momentum. So I'm looking at the blue and the red line. All right, now the weekly is overbought, so it's no longer a valid trade. It still might go up, but we avoid this one. We go, nope, it doesn't meet our minimum criteria because the weekly momentum is now overbought. And we may see, let's just see what plays out. We avoid buying the tops. Let's just see what happens over here. Yeah, so we avoided this, but now our criteria has been met again. We go, okay, it's oversold. So we go, great, let's just go back to a daily. All right, we've got a bullish reversal here already. But I'm going to wait for the next bullish reversal. We've had a bullish reversal over here. So now we go, okay, we can go long on the next swing high. Let's just change the color to green. I'm just going to repeat this for a few more times. And then our stop loss would be down here. And we'll move this to be a red. So this is dual momentum, right? I'm trying to double check that the weekly is still bullish. Yep, look, it's still bullish. You can see bullish reversals have been made, so that meets our minimum criteria. So daily, we've been triggered, great. All right, let's just see if it holds. And then might get stopped out. Oh, it was close. So it hasn't been stopped out. It's literally just tagged it. It might stop it out. Boom, you would have got stopped out on this one, taking a small loss. So you go, hey, that's the nature of the game. We are looking to increase our probabilities, but we can only do probabilities and never certainties. We go, great, we took a small loss on that position. So we have acceptable capital exposure. Now we're just looking at the weekly. It's still bullish. So we just go again. We literally go again, and with the daily chart, wait for the next bullish reversal. One more day, bang. All right. So now, this is the clear swing high. We could get a bit more aggressive and go to a lower time frame and look here. But we're going to stick here. We're going to go with this swing high and this swing low over here. And let's just see what happens. We get triggered. All right, it's gone bearish, so we're going to remove the order. We're removing this order, and we are going back to a weekly chart just to double check. That's gone bearish. So now it doesn't meet our criteria, so we're going to be patient, stand aside. So we're going to wait for the market to make a bullish reversal on the weekly. Now it meets our criteria in terms of it's now oversold. It's bearish but oversold. So now we can look for, it still meets the minimum criteria. So now we can go, okay, next bullish reversal. Again, this is quite far away from the market because there's no clear swing highs. So now I'm going to move this over here, and the stop loss will be down here. This is quite a big distance between the two, so it's not ideal. So let's just see how it plays out. But again, you want to ideally combine this with pattern and Fibonacci price. We've got a bearish reversal in the daily, so we remove the order. Well, I went a bit too fast there. This one over here, we would have gone long on this swing high over here with a very tight stop loss on this swing low, or more conservative down here. So we're going to go for this. We would have been triggered. And then we're going to go back to the weekly chart and just ride it. Let's just see how it plays out. So the weekly, we would have got stopped out on this one. And let's just now wait for the weekly momentum to go bullish. We got a bullish reversal over here, but we want to go from the oversold zone. And let's just go one more week. See if the red and the blue line, there we go. And we're going to do one more cycle on this, and then we'll go right to today's date to see where the state of the market is. All right, we've got a bullish reversal over here, so we can place this order. Let's just get this over here, and we go right swing high and swing low. It didn't get triggered, but it's gone bearish, so we remove the order. So what we're simply doing is aiming for the weekly momentum and the daily momentum to be pointing up. And right now the daily is pointing down, so we remove the order, put it to the side, double check the weekly. Okay, it's still oversold, so that still meets our minimum criteria. So now we're going to be patient and wait for the next daily bullish reversal. There we have it. All right, our swing high is all the way up here. We could look for one around here as well, but this is where it is. So let's just see how it plays out. Again, now we've got this momentum reversal, and the next swing high is actually down here. We haven't been triggered, and we'll put our stop loss down here. And we've been triggered into the trade, and we go, great, does it hold? Nope, this one got stopped out, or it might have got stopped out. Let's just see how it plays out. And this is today's date. We're at today's date. All right, so now, where are we right now? Well, the weekly momentum is oversold. It's not bullish at the moment. And then on the next daily reversal, which will be a few more days, is to be patient and then look for a buying opportunity. And now, if we combine that with pattern and price, we'll get a different context of the market. And if you see my previous videos, it looks like we're making what's called an A, B, C style correction of some sort. But with the momentum, you're aiming to just keep repeating that process where the weekly's pointing up and the daily's pointing up to maximize the odds. Whew, we covered a lot there. So if you want to learn how to do momentum cycles, Elliott Wave and Fibonacci, and how to combine them, I've got a free Elliott Wave Fibonacci masterclass. This one is actually more focused around the pattern and the price. And in my course, I actually cover the momentum cycles as well. So just to wrap up for today, let's just go over here. This is what we covered. We are looking at 2 time frames, weekly and daily. It's not pretty, the stuff, but when you're doing it day by day and week by week, is not frantic. You're literally just being patient and going, right, where's the state of the momentum with the weekly chart? Is it oversold or bullish? And that's what we're looking at over here. And if it's no, we go, right, no action to be taken. All right, now it's oversold or bullish. We go, great, let's look for the next daily momentum reversal. And when that occurs, if you've got the skill set to look at the pattern and price position, and you got pattern, price, and momentum, then you got a very high probability trade setup. Probabilities, but never certainties. So if you like today's content, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We covered a lot of details, a lot of examples there. We rolled it right the way out. We did like over a year's worth of data. So take the free Elliott Wave Fibonacci masterclass. I think you'll find it really, really useful. Let's finish on a quote today. A quote of the day today is Confucius. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. So we're looking to use all of the information all of the time and to keep sharpening our axe so we get more and more of a higher edge against the market. So we're 2 steps ahead. So again, that dual momentum cycles, test it out. We use TradingView as a software, test it out. Go to any chart, you can use the replay function, go backdate it, and then wait for a weekly bullish momentum reversal, and then drop down to a daily chart as you saw me do, and then do the same. And on the next bullish reversal, see what happens with the price. More often than not, whether it's 5 times, 6 times, 7 times out of 10, it moves in that direction. But if you can combine that intricately with a correction, like an ABC style correction, then the odds are massively in your favor. And it's all about consistently playing the hand when the edge is in your favor. And that's how you increase the probability of you winning the game of crypto tennis. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll see you soon.